Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. David here.
Isaac.
And today we're going to talk about extreme sports.
Extreme sports.
So Isaac and I, we actually do a lot of activities. It's not really sports, but it's, outdoor activities. And we do quite a few of them. We've been sky jump.
I've been skydiving.
I have too, but that was way back.
Okay.
That was
Not
a long
at the
time.
same time.
Not at the same time. We've done zip lining too,
Yeah, but
kayaking. We've done a lot of different stuff too, and but we haven't
advanced riding. Rafting.
advanced rafting. Yeah, that one. That's the story. Isaac and a few of our buddies almost drowned that day. It was scary, but it was all right. It wasn't something as huge as what these guys are about to do while we're watching, because those guys do the stupidest activities that you can do out there, and it's spelunking. What's your idea on it?
Well, I don't really know much about it, so I'm sure after the video I'll know more. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's jump right into it. Here.
Let's back up.
You have to remember, from here up, Dad.
Grandpa doesn't
there's got a lot of
approve.
space in there.
Yeah, but
It just looks awful out here. This is literally the worst.
So I'm still running my camera gear in there ahead of Jacob. It's attached to a cord in case I have to retrieve it.
What?
And that's why all my camera gear was attached to that metal rotor-rooter cord.
Well, we might need you to stay in here to help pull him out.
Why?
I know it's awful, but Jacob, you have officially gone further than any human in history.
That's a pretty tight squeeze right there.
No one can get in there, but
Is he forcing himself in?
Yeah, he's getting in.
Why? I thought he was stuck. Isn't it
Me
better
too.
And
to pull
Jacob
him
slipped
out?
in when I wasn't paying attention. Just like that. Right on through.
This has to be the single dumbest thing.
No, wait, hold on. Maybe there's like
okay, you
treasure
go there,
at the
and
end.
We'll try you turning around
Like
and coming out
what?
head first.
A leprechaun with a
But
pot
if
of
you
gold?
can't, you'll have to come out late. You have to back in the way you came. Okay.
Or maybe
And
the
we have
last
to be
city of
mindful
Solomon.
putting you
Yeah,
and taking
maybe.
you out the same way you went in. And if it makes you feel better, I brought a tub of butter in my car.
Jacob, I'm going to give you a different camera, okay?
So I had to yell instruction Jacob how to set
It
the
is
camera down, how to
huge.
set it up, how to manage the lights, and this
Oh,
is
he's still-
probably harder than
Oh,
going
it's
to
a
the case.
kid. That's why he was able to fit. So it means he can come back too, right?
But there's nothing else.
I can still see you. Yeah, that light's pretty bright in there. Hey, buddy.
I guess if we
But there's
It's
nothing
about
else.
7 inches by 10 inches.
yeah, but
that
I
hole.
guess if we sing the video, it means he
you have
survived.
everything?
He got
You
out.
want me to give the last thing? There. Okay.
Okay, if this
Twenty
kid,
minutes you were back there, buddy.
if this kid
Thank
dies
you.
here,
I filmed
I want
absolutely
this
everything.
man to be in prison for a long
You
time.
want to give me the big light?
Yep.
Look, his
Come
arm
out.
can't even fit.
So I don't have to
Superman
see
style. Superman style.
Okay.
Superman style, the most dreaded way of getting out of a cave, sticking your hands straight out. But I was able to pull him out pretty
Your whole
easily.
body to inch out.
Oh,
Because
there
he
we
can
go.
push from
Okay,
one
I'm
side
out.
and I can pull from the other. And
Oh wait, my pants are
slide him out.
There we go.
Hands with you.
He's about 5 feet above the ground there, 6 feet above the ground. I'm on an elevated place, so we're trying to pull him out
Wait.
safely.
I hit my head on the ceiling.
You can see he's hanging out of that hole.
Okay, let me just.
I couldn't even put one leg through that hole. And I'm not a big man here,
Oh, wait, no.
I'm here like you can pull on me.
just powerful. Never forget it.
My butt is coming.
That's the right one.
Okay.
And just like that, he's right back out.
Ah,
He was
Let's take him out of the
thrilled
cave.
to be out.
He's hurt.
That was awesome in there.
Are you injured? Good.
That was so much fun. Holy shit, it's been in there.
Poor kid. Now he's gonna start doing this. So, okay, hold on. What is he saying?
Appreciate you watching our video adventures. If you liked what you saw, feel free to hit that subscription button or share with your friends and family and neighbors. However, if you didn't like what you saw, feel free to leave a very negative comment about how we completely ignored all safety protocols, as well as block us. We consider that to be high praise.
And for more in-depth caving videos, please visit our side channel, Even Darker.
Dude.
So the question here is why? Why? Because if there was something at the end,
Look.
like some precious stuff to retrieve from that cave, like it makes sense, like archaeology kind of thing. But what if this kid gets in and he can't go back out?
What's running to my mind is, it's fine. Okay, it's not fine, but I prefer when you risk your own life than risking another person's life, especially a child.
Kid? And now he thinks this is okay, and he's gonna
okay,
do
because
this.
we know people have died doing this. People got stuck and they can't come back anymore. And this is the calmest spelunking videos I've seen on the internet. The other ones, this guy who's been a pro doing it, he say I've been doing it for 15 years, and he got stuck. He couldn't turn his body to go back up, and the water was just keep rising and rising and rising. I'm like, well, the video got posted, so he survived. But still, what's the point?
Okay, so as a bit of an adrenaline junkie, I can say that
A bit?
a bit.
Oh, really? Have you skydived without a parachute? Some people have. Oh no, you're not an adrenaline
No, I said
junkie.
a bit.
You're a casual activist. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, so there's a people who chase the thrill, right? Like, when you do something that's somewhat when you do something that's dangerous and that can be potentially life-threatening, like there's a rush like no other rush. Great. But like when you do something, say like paragliding or like skydiving or anything like that, ideally you're gonna land somewhere and you're gonna enjoy your adrenaline rush, and that's it. It's like fun sport. I don't see how this, like just why this?
Why? That's my question.
Because if you
too.
get stuck, you're gonna die. Like,
the first time I heard about the first time I heard about spelunking, nobody told me it was called spelunking. This guy was saying cave diving. I'm like, cave diving?
So like diving.
So I
inside a
felt
cave?
like, okay, there's probably a huge cave and it's huge and you just skydive into it, or there's water at the bottom and
underneath, and then you just
I'm
dive
like,
into
hey,
it.
okay, that's
that,
cool.
that sounds
And he
alright.
showed me the video. I'm like, that's dumb.
It's
and
just
sorry
like,
to say
why?
this, but
Just why?
it's always white people.
Let
I'm
the
sorry.
people
It's
go.
facts. It's facts.
I'm sure that there are some
Somewhat.
some brown
Let me check it out.
splo-
Let me-
cave divers, some African American colored.
I thought that too, but then one day
Some
in college,
Asian
we were in the
ones.
forest. We heard this loud roaring. Well, it's a roaring. It was this bear.
roar.
Whatever. It was this bear, and me and Stephen Bailey started to take off.
Who's Stephen Bailey?
He's one of my friends, football player back in CU Boulder. We started running, both of us. He's black too. And our white friend, Zach, stayed to, hey, let's go check it out. By the time he looked behind him, we were gone.
So yes, fine. So the things that you see on TV, in movies are true. The black guy runs first.
Yes, because we value our life.
And then, but you know what? Because the white guy is always curious. That's how they make discoveries.
Black people make discoveries too.
Yeah,
please.
but I mean, come on.
No.
Who discovered
now you making it racial. I was just talking about personalities. Now you.
No, I don't know why we're going there. All I'm saying is, no, I'm cool with all the people. Honestly, each. I'm the one who said before, color is just color. It's just pigment. Get over it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Culture is different, but like.
No, but I was just talking about culture. You went, ooh.
No, what? Because you see it in the movie all the time. Usually.
No, you're right. You're right. It's not even a debate. But this is stupid.
I don't understand why people do this. Because if they were looking for something, it'd be fun. But it's like, oh, you've gone further than any other person has gone before. In a cave that leads nowhere. Like, okay, great. Like,
what's the point?
What have we done here?
What's great about it?
You know? So he was really excited, but now he's going to like take this activity.
You know what's crazy?
And maybe do some other dangerous stuff, and that could potentially lead to
we saw that kid's little brother there.
Yeah.
And he realized, oh, everybody's praising this kind of activities.
Right.
And he survived. It was cool. One day, he's going to try to do it alone, and nobody's watching.
And nobody's going to be there, and he's going to get stuck, and that's going to be the end of him. And that's the thing. I'm like,
why?
This is not... It's not good.
I'm 100% do whatever you want with your body. That's you. Do whatever you want.
With your life?
With your life too. It's your right. Do whatever you want. Don't force me to accept whatever you're doing. But the issue is once you start to teach or to make it okay for little kids, that's where I draw the line. It's not right. You know, because my fear, I'm already afraid of grown folks doing this, women or men. There's a bunch of women doing this on the internet too. And I'm already afraid for them. Now for this kid, and other kids are going to watch this video because they saw another kid doing this.
They're going to think it's
and
cool.
It's cool. And one day after school, they're going to go with their friends. Oh, I find this cave, and they get stuck. For what? What's the point? At least if there was a leprechaun with a pot of gold, yeah, sure, man, let's go. I'll try it too. I mean, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I'm a sizey, but still, I go. But
I just think so. My thoughts is it's an odd sport. I think it's odd. You know, it's weird. It's weird. I'm sorry. I think it's weird because you know I like speed and such, so like jumping is okay, like rafting, stuff like even driving like a really fast car.
Yeah.
But like this is like there's potentials of like getting stuck. If you get stuck and you can't like come out, I mean, okay, look, so you're gonna like stay there, and if it's a place that like only a few people go there sometime, like there's chances that you don't get found. Then you're like starve to death or like I don't know.
That's
like,
if you're lucky, because I know some of people who went spelunking has encountered creatures down there that actually killed them. You might find a deadly spider, snake, you know, whatever. Something is going to kill you if you can't even survive. That's if you can't even come back, because some can't turn themselves down there.
Right. I mean, this kid, if there was no like huge hole in there, like he would just be going forward.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, which would make sense, that they've like sent cameras in to like look
he
at
said
it.
that he was sending that camera in, and first of all, they had this flashlight so they could see that there was an opening there, like a huge, like a crevice or whatever.
So if there wasn't, they were just gonna pull him back. It's weird. It's weird.
Okay, I understand that most sports, like especially those kind of activities.
So extreme sports.
Sports.
Right. It's extreme sport. It's supposed to be extreme.
Yeah,
so as far as that's concerned, they meet the definition, the criterion for extreme sports. But it's just like, why? It's just like that guy who was hanging, you know, the guy who took pictures of himself in like really high buildings. What was it called again?
I forgot.
I don't know what it's called, but like...
It was like it was infamous back in 2015.
Right. They're like hanging off of side of the building and taking selfies and such. But then the guy, you know, he ended up like getting stuck and he
plummeted to
just
his death.
Met his demise in such a... It's just like, why? Just why?
What's the point? I mean,
like,
don't get me wrong. Those extreme sports, they have their own risk. Even skydiving, scuba diving, all those kind of stuff. They have their issues, and you can die too. That's true. But the chances of dying there and here, it's way too much of a risk to do spelunking than the rest. I don't like. If you want adrenaline and you just want your blood to be pumping hard, I don't know. Go zip line. I don't know.
yeah,
To the
zip lining
highest.
is whatever.
I've seen someone ziplining on something. You're like, oh man,
Uh, you know, because ziplining is like,
what happens
It's
when your
almost like-
zipline gets stuck in the middle
yeah, you just
of
do
a
that
ravine?
thing.
No, he can't do that thing.
Why not?
You know why?
Why?
Because that metal rod or whatever, that cable.
Uh-huh.
You know what happens to metal cables? Like they actually, when they start breaking, like those little metal fibers just starts to come out.
Well, I mean-
so his thing got stuck, so he couldn't even pull himself with one arm and push it all the way up, and the cable were giving up.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. So that's like a whole different issue here. Is like bad maintenance.
I'd rather do that.
I don't want to do that.
No, I'd rather, because there is actually a chance for me to come out on top.
Oh yeah. So
Yes.
if you're in the middle like that and that cable is like I don't know, half a mile long, and you're stuck in the middle and it's starting to break.
No. It was starting to break just because like he was forcing the thing. He didn't take because after he's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to pull myself just a bit and just
Make it skip.
He didn't. He realized it too late. His strength gave out because he was forcing already. But if right away he just thought of it.
But that's the thing also with these things. I mean, you can just stay put.
But I mean, that's still a better scenario than you going
Than getting
down there
stuck
and
there.
getting stuck and the water just rising up.
I mean, if there's water, right? Because
There's always water. It's underground. It might be
There was no
raining
water in
somewhere.
this one.
Somebody might be, I don't know, whatever, watering their plants.
Stop.
Fine, I'm taking it too far. But that's how those 3 guys died. Yeah. 3
Because
guys.
it wasn't supposed to rain, but it
It wasn't
rained.
supposed to rain, but it rained. Nobody controls the weather. So if like the meteor is like, oh, you know what? It's gonna be fine. There's like 0 chance of raining. We've seen it in Colorado. 0 chance of
Well-
snowing. Then it snows.
Yeah, right. You know, it's
You know?
it's Colorado. You don't.
It's the same thing for them. 0 chance of raining. Guess what? They drown to death. That guy on the zip line had a talkie-walkie. I take it. Hey, I'm stuck. They're going to send rescue. He'll be fine.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like.
Nobody's going down there.
But again, ziplining is like.
No, I'm telling one of those. It's
All
so
I'm saying
dangerous.
is, I personally, I don't know if it qualifies as an extreme sport. I don't consider ziplining
No,
an
no.
extreme sport.
like the level of ziplining we've been to are not extreme, but the level that those pros go to, those are extreme. Those are like, that's true ziplining. You know, people going through forest trees, they have to dodge while they're just going straight. That's that's dumb too.
It's all about the adrenaline
No,
rush.
right.
That it's called an extreme sport for a reason. It's an extreme sport. So in this case, although I find this cave diving odd, I find it really strange. I think it's a really strange
is
kind
it-
of activity to
Is
do.
is it worse than doing free rock climbing without any cables? You just
If you have a death wish,
is it worse though?
I wouldn't do either one.
I
But
place it
you
at
know
the same
what?
level.
I would rather do this.
No, I'd rather do that one.
No,
You know why? You know why?
no.
Because there is a chance for you to survive if something goes wrong. You know why?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because you're still you're still at an open space.
Mm-hmm.
Something can happen to catch you, and you're stuck there. Something. I'm not saying there's always that one chance. I've seen that guy. He slipped and his hand got caught between rocks, and that helped him to stand there until the rescue came. if something goes wrong down there,
Yeah, but
you're
I mean,
done for. There is
no,
no one.
so that's not 100%, right? Because I mean, obviously, some people who have gotten stuck. Your guy that you were mentioning who got
he
stuck,
got
and then
lucky. Even him, he said it at the
the
end.
guy
He's like,
who fell
I got
down
lucky.
also got lucky. The thing of it is,
I
if
guess
you're
so.
free, you're skydiving. You're rock climbing, freehand, no cable, no whatever. It depends, first of all, how high you're climbing. But I mean, even if you aren't climbing that high, if you're gonna fall back down, if you fall, you're falling on rocks. You're not falling on cushions or grass.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm claustrophobic. That's why I prefer
Right.
the rock climbing.
Okay, to be honest, I wouldn't do either of these
Same.
because getting stuck
It's the
in this
it's-
thing,
it's
if you get
worse.
stuck, that's not a cool way to die. I mean, and I'm not looking for a cool way to die, but like, if I fall,
It's better to plummet to your
I'm,
death.
and then that's it. It's gonna,
Yeah.
it's over quickly.
Then
This is
just-
like agonizing kind of dying. You know,
Especially
like,
the guys that drowned down there, you already feel like afraid of like being stuck and or whatever, and then the water just keeps on rising, and you drown too. Oh man.
yeah, that's a terrible way to.
Oh.
So I don't like this. I would never recommend anyone do this. I've never done this myself. I will never do this myself, and I will not be there when other people do this either.
I
it's just-
cannot. It's simple. I cannot support anyone doing this.
And I don't know. I guess like each person has their own idea of fun. You know, some people enjoy different things, and these guys obviously enjoy doing this. I don't know why, but they do, and you know that's cool. But I think it's just an odd sport.
Yeah,
there.
and this was
it's weird.
this is Leroy, and I don't approve this message. Don't do spelunking. I'm sorry. Don't do spelunking. That's my 2 cents. But like I said, do whatever you want to do. But yeah, that was spelunking. I mean, there's not much that we can add on to this because the simple answer is no. It's dumb.
So, what extreme sport would you be willing, aside from the ones that we've done, which, you know, it's not, for me, something that would be really extreme is something that has, like, a greater chance of being lethal, you know, over something else. You know, like, you could die doing this, something like that. If you look at the statistics, you don't have that many people who die from skydiving. Do people
Yeah,
die?
people
Yes,
say
but
it's
it's
like
not that. It's
You have more
actually
chance
rather
dying
safe.
to like a bull than skydiving.
So you know, and it's just like hot air balloon riding and all that stuff. Like, there's accidents, it happens, but like, it's a pretty safe sport. You know.
I guess, yeah, because I mean, I feel like it's because a lot of people are doing it too. Because we have to be fair, there's a lot of people doing skydiving, and people have thought of ways to keep them safe than people who do spelunking. So not a lot of people have thought of a way to keep them safe. That too.
And how do you keep them safe?
I don't know, but if more people were
No, say
into
we were
it-
supposed to come up with an
I'm
idea
just-
for them to be safe right now. How would
just
you?
trying to be fair.
How would you? No, because I mean, the space is like, I don't know how many inches wide, and they're like forcing their way in. First of all, I go back to this same
Teach
question:
them.
why?
Teach them the flying region. Oh, I'm stuck. Teleportation right out of.
No,
There is
but
no way to keep them safe.
but like
How?
I've seen some of these videos you're watching where it's like it. I mean, there's like this much space, and the guy's like forcing himself. Where is he going?
I don't know. Maybe in the future when we have lasers, so I'm stuck. He just pulls out his pocket laser, make like the space bigger. Maybe I don't know. There is no way.
But where are they going? Where are they going? Like these guys are going into that cave. For those people who don't have a cave, where are they going?
The guy says, this guy says, oh, we just get to a point where there is no more like, you can go no more.
And then they
further.
just go back?
Yeah.
They push themselves backwards?
Some of them do until they get back to the space where they knew, like they know, like, okay, I got to a point where, okay, this I can actually turn here, and this is a way that I can actually crawl back, and they know. So the more they keep on going further, they realize, okay, now this is getting too narrow. I cannot keep on going, and I know where I was back then, where I could actually turn. So they just crawl back, Get back to that place where the new
Turn and then exit.
Turn and exit.
And then what?
My question is, if you don't have that space that allows you to turn,
Yeah. So like, how do you push yourself back?
push yourself back. Don't you see that not people sizes like me do this stuff?
But why? Why?
This will be the. Oh man, that's a mystery to me too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was like this was something.
Yeah, and if you know why, comment below. Tell me why, because I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and
Definitely comment.
comment, please. Why? We need to know. Peace.